The moment that I discovered that I really liked silversmithing was when I finished my first speculum shape, and I discovered that I could do a lot with this one thing. For me, one of the creative processes is a limitation and the theme and variation. I find that very important instead of being all over the place to just find one thing, and the speculum was the one thing that I really enjoyed working with. It's a challenge because you have to keep the shape hollow, you have to keep it round while you're working, and it's a lot of time involved, but that appeals to me for some reason. I really am into that. Doing this, for me, A, it gives me a chance to work with my hands. B, it gives me a chance to be creative and to develop a vocabulary out of a thing that isn't used for that vernacular. And a satisfaction of seeing something, hopefully, that I've made well, that looks good, and most importantly, that evokes an emotion from someone. Something, if somebody looks at it and goes, "Oh my God, that reminds me of," or "that makes me feel," that's the most important thing, that it gives a person an emotion, or it makes them think about something. There is a great deal of memory in the pieces. A lot of them stem from childhood imaginations, or because I grew up on a farm, so there are a little bits of organic shapes in it for me. A shape of a leaf that will be elongated and turned into a bud vase, that's unfurling. And also the shape of the speculum reminds me of some of the tools that my grandfather used when he was working on a project around the house, or particularly an oil can or a funnel that he would use to pour the gas in the tractor. Little fun little things that just caught my eye that meant nothing at the time, but those were things that reminded me of a situation from my childhood usually.